Hello everyone, thank you for joining us today. In this presentation, I will be talking about nProtect online security solution for online banking security and the benefit our software nOS can provide. This presentation has three parts: company and market overview and nProtect solution. Now let's start with the nProtect introduction and the nOS briefly. nProtect is an internet security solution provider to financial, e-commerce, and the healthcare industry. We are 15 years old and have a headquarters in San Jose and a development center in Korea. We provide 5 main products, but today's focus is nOS, software for endpoint security. Many global companies, including these big names, have chosen nProtect for their endpoint security, and millions of individual consumers are using our product for online security every day. Now, moving on to today's cybercrime that causes millions of dollars to many corporates and what kind of cyber threat we all face every day. Cybercrime is getting smarter and widespread. From one study in June 2013, the fake website that deceived consumers and lead them to log in to their fake website to steal funds increased to 71% in 2013, almost 20% jump from the previous year, 2012. Now take a look at another types of cybercrime, identity theft. According to Semantic 2014 report, personal identity that were exposed by hackers skyrocketed 493%. It reaches the 500 million to a million personal web identity were compromised. Another common attack is email malware. The graph on the right-hand side shows how much we are exposed to email malware attack on a daily basis. The small number means greater risk, and these two data show there are more chances people will receive malicious emails and accidentally open it. We are expected to encounter one email virus in every 196 emails. Email phishing rate dropped, but this number is very small and it doesn't give us much comfort. Let's narrow down the market overview in June of 2014. U.S. regional banks have been the biggest victim. 30–35% of phishing are found from the regional bank. Not surprisingly, U.S. is the most favored country for the hacker. U.S. is reported 57% of phishing volume. More than half of the phishing attacks in the world are reported in the United States. Just in June 2014 alone, about 56,000 attacks were reported, 43% increase from the May. U.S. is also top nation that hosts the phishing. 43% of phishing hosting found in June, and it caused about 205 million losses in that month alone. Unfortunately, these numbers are only ones that are found and reported. So we can assume the actual cyber attacks are bigger and will keep rising. To protect their data and assets, 25% of larger corporates will implement systems for the IT and endpoint security. Meanwhile, the whole business world has suffered 3.5 trillion losses, and about 12.6 million consumers have affected about $21 billion. Since hacking technology is getting smarter, today's simple and the traditional protection is not working. If I have to describe the way many banks and individuals use for online security is vulnerability. Having only ID and password, secret question, or OTP tokens are not just good enough. Even the renowned information security experts said only 45% of all cyber attacks is detected by antivirus software installed on individual computer. In other words, you still have a 50-50 chance to fall into hackers' prey every time you log in online. Also, the recent court decision stated that simple and traditional method is not working. It demands banks to do more job to protect their customer by implementing multi-factor control, which is not still good enough though. The US court system believes that banks ultimately are in the best position to be able to develop security system compared to individual users. These are the top 5 court cases that have framed the scalable responsibility of a bank and settle the liability issue when the customer fund is stolen from the cyber attack. Except the Bank of South seen on the right side, the other 4 banks lost the lawsuit and had to settle with the customer with a huge sum of a payment. The difference between the winner and the loser is whether they provide a commercially reasonable security to consumers. The court decides what is commercially reasonable or not based on the FFIC guideline. It is a guideline for internet banking security implementation for banks. It also outlines the bank's role on the risk assessment, multi-layer security, and customer awareness. Article 48202 stresses the bank's responsibility of online banking security. How well banks comply with the security process commercially reasonably is evaluated based on FFIC guideline. The bottom 2, Regulation E and Red Flag, are 2 regulations that strengthen the previous security and compliance in the banks. Now, banks are being demanded to protect their customers against cyber threat. And I will explain how our endpoint security software NOS can help you build a dual control factor protection in your system with a minimal impact. NOS, acronym of nProtect Online Security, has 6 tools that protect you and your customer from cyber attack: keystroke, malware, phishing, network protection, anti-screen capture, and DNS monitoring. For the time concerned, I will demonstrate the first 2 features, NOS keystroke protection and malware monitoring, along the network protection. Here's an example of a fraud email that cybercriminals often use to lure online banking customers. Because email looks fairly original, most online banking customers open the email and click the fake URL or download the attachment which contains malware. Once the user clicks it, the user computer is infected with the malware. When the user starts online banking with the username and password, the user information is transmitted to the hacker server, and all personal information is compromised. Let's see the real simulation, and this clip shows how personal data is stolen by hacker. This computer is installed with our NOS, and you see the green icon on the bottom. And let's leave the keystroke protection off and see what happened. When the user typed the SSID on the bank, this information transmitted to the hacker screen. So the personal data is compromised. So let's put this keystroke protection on, see what happened. Even though your computer is infected and type the user the name and password, nothing gonna be transmitted on the hacker screen. It helps you protect your personal data. This is how malware works, and now let's go over the malware and how it works. There are thousands of malware that have cost $billions to company and consumer. These are the most notorious malware: Zeus, SpyEye, and Citadel. This is how malware works and how nProtect can protect your customer. This computer is installed with the malware, and user can accidentally click it. When it disappears, it means it's successfully installed and the computer is infected. And when user, without knowledge, visit the trusted website. The system protection on the protection will immediately alarm the user that your computer has been infected by some form of malware. About a few seconds later, another warning window will pop up saying there has been unauthorized access to your computer. It gives us choice to repair the malware and block the unauthorized access to your computer. Once you click the yes, it cleans the malware from your computer. Though NSRS is a security reporting system that allows other administrators to view real-time reports to monitor user statistics and the current status of a malware and phishing, and the latest security news provided from nProtect. In conclusion, NOS gives many benefits to the financial service company and their online banking customer. For banks, they meet the demand and the regulation from government and the court. It prevents them from any legal issue when the cyber attack is found. nProtect also helps the customer protect their own computer and their asset. It provides extra protection for online transactions and personal data. They can protect by using a multi-factor control security system like NOS endpoint security software. nProtect conforms with the FFIC guideline for layered security and enhance the online security for online banking customers. As a result, it builds a better brand reputation. This is the end of our presentation, and thank you for your listening and time. If you want more information on NOS, our product, please visit nprotect.com. Thank you.